Vamos a la playa, vamos de tapas, vamos de cañas.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video is a bit of a shake-up as it's not about Gran Canaria. We have just had 5 days on the island of Tenerife and here is what we got up to. We landed in the early hours of the Saturday morning, picked up the car hire which cost around £140 for 5 days. This was a bit more expensive than we normally pay when we rent in Gran Canaria, but the car hire was a company we trust and it was Sicar. We had booked an Airbnb, it was really nice. It was in what was a mainly residential complex area, but had a good pool and was fairly central in Playa de las Americas and just far enough from the bustling Veronica Strip. As you can see, the apartment was really good size. We had everything we needed. The bathroom was quite small, but the shower was always hot and very powerful, which is something of a luxury compared to some of the other places we have stayed. Hello from a sunny Tenerife. Yes, day one. So we arrived this morning around, must have been 1 AM, something like that. Straight to the apartment, checked in. It was Airbnb, so self-check-in, all good. Hired a car for the few days we're here. Today we are off up into the mountains to have a nosy, see what we can see. Had our breakfast, which was lovely. Traditional Spanish breakfast, as you can see. Yeah, so let's see what today brings. After that lovely English breakfast, we headed up for a drive into the mountains. We were heading for the village of Masca. However, when we got there, the road had been closed by the police. So after that, we had a quick coffee stop and headed back to the apartment. Got changed and headed out for food. We had seen this Lebanese restaurant online and it was nearby, so we decided to give it a try. The food was amazing, all the dishes packed with flavour and some of the best hummus and tabbouleh I had ever tasted. Once we had satisfied our hunger, we decided to go and watch the three lions take on the mighty France. We ended up at Leonardo's, which had a live singer on and multiple big screens showing the game. Beers were drunk and the rum consumed, and after that it was an early night for us. We woke up early on the Sunday and went for a walk to Los Cristianos in the near 30 degrees heat. The beaches here were a lot nicer than the ones in Playa de las Americas. And we even managed to swerve going in alley hop. We had a few Fanta lemons and headed back to the apartment, stopping for food along the way back. On the way back, we stopped at Rosie's bar for a bit to eat. We ordered papas locas with a pulled chicken topping and a tuna salad. The portions were great and the food was really tasty. The bill came to under €22 and that included 3 drinks and the food, which was really good value, and the food, like I said, was really good. Sunday evening was the World Cup final, and as Spain were in the final, what better way to watch it than with the Spanish? Our friends invited us up to the village of Adeje to watch the game. We managed to bag ourselves a seat and get ourselves ready. The atmosphere was electric, and when Spain scored, the place went absolutely wild. I don't think I've experienced an atmosphere like it. The final whistle blew and Spain were crowned world champions.
Celebrations ran long into the night, which made sleeping a little bit difficult.
Hello, good morning from a sunny Tenerife. It's day 3 of our little trip, and I think there'll be a lot of sore heads last night from Spain's World Cup win. The atmosphere was fantastic, absolutely amazing. There was partying into the early hours. Today we're off to Mount Teide to see what it's all about and have a look. So come and join us.
The drive up to Teide was easy enough, even for a novice driver. The mountain roads on Gran Canaria, to me, seemed a bit trickier. Once we had reached the Teide, we waited for our turn to board the cable car to the top. We pre-booked this and the cost was around €50 each. This was for a return trip. Once you get to the top, the views are spectacular. Well, they would have been if there wasn't a cleaner. It was a great experience, but it's best to check the weather before you book your tickets. The path, once you reach the top, is not flat, so if you struggle with mobility, I wouldn't recommend you going up. It's also best to wear the suitable footwear. Once we reached the base, we had a quick look through the gift shop and ended up with an ice cream, and then the lizards decided to put on a show for us. We headed back to the car and drove to the other side of the volcano, where it was a lot more green and lush. We found a lovely restaurant in the village of La Aratava. We had a few bits there and then headed back on our journey. We got back to the apartment, we had a little swim and then chilled for a bit before heading out to Costa Adeje to watch the sunset. We decided to get something to eat and we found somewhere doing 5 tapas for €20, and actually it was really good.
Hello, well it's day 4 of our Tenerife trip and it is very early. We are off to La Gomera for the day, so should be fun. Hopefully it's not too chilly up there because I've not got a coat, but yeah, we'll see what today brings.
Tuesday, and it was a very early start for us as the bus was picking us up at 8:30 a.m. We headed to the port and got our tickets for the ferry. We booked our tickets through booking.com. They were £80 each. This included the ferry, transfers, tour of La Gomera and a 3-course lunch. ferry was a Fred Olsen fast ferry, and we treated ourselves to some breakfast, which was great value. The trip took just under an hour, and we arrived at La Gomera, where our coach was waiting for us. After a tour of some of the best viewpoints, we headed for our lunch. We had a choice of tuna or beef, and it was actually pretty decent. After the lunch, we were treated to the traditional communication methods of those native to the island, which was called Silbo Gomera. All whistled out, we got back on board the coach and headed to the capital, which was our last stop before boarding the ferry back. We found La Gomera beautiful and different to the other Canary Islands we have visited. If you're into hiking, then this is somewhere I would really recommend. There's some great routes all around the island. Once we got back to the apartment, we chilled out for a bit, then went out for food and a few drinks. So that was 5 days in Tenerife completed, and we will be back in the future to explore more of this island. We really enjoyed these 5 days that we had.
So this is our last day, we're just about to check out. It's been a great stay. The highlights of this trip to Tenerife was the visit to Gomera, which was an amazing day out, really recommend that. Celebrating the World Cup final with the Spanish fans, that was amazing too. Not really low lights, but one of the disappointing things was our trip up to Teide. It's an absolutely amazing trip. It was €50 for the cable car. However, always check the weather, because when we got to the top it was a calima, and so there was no view at all, but it was still an experience. But I think if we're going to do it again, just check the weather, make sure you got a good view when you get up there. The apartment's been really good. We are in the centre of Playa de las Americas, so it was noisy at night time, not just after the World Cup win. There was a lot of noise about, and our apartment was on the second floor, so yeah, we had a lot of noise. The apartment itself was really good. The bed was a little bit hard. I managed to sleep okay, but I can sleep through anything. So yep, we got the apartment on Airbnb, really good value, everything you needed for a stay. So yeah, we really enjoyed Tenerife. We will be coming back. There's so much to explore on the island. We look forward to coming back and seeing more things the next time we're here.